we're gonna try and finish up the spooky journal. And let me just show you a few things I've already done, because I work on it off camera as well. So I've got this lace here on the front, and don't know if I have any more of this, and I should have made sure I did so I could put it on the back side as well. But I put some other lace down the spine here to cover up our stitched in signature. And now we're going to work on the inside cover here and here, and I'm going to show you some of the things I glued in. And for our pocket, I think we did that last time, didn't we? Yeah. And I made this little ruffle with the word Halloween. And just added some little embellishments to the pages. I think we saw that last. Put this skeleton, I fussy cutted him out. Added a tab. Now here's what happened to the doilies. They turned into a black page, and I'm going to be putting some coffee stained cotton here to hold it, like, so it's an actual page, so it's not flopping around. So we still have to do that. And I did this page. I love this, how this came out. And we saw this already. And I made another pocket here. I took a bunch of the little tags and I put them down the side of this pocket, this little tuck, and it really jazzed it up. I really liked the way that turned out. And I took one of the tags and put the little pictures of the witches. And let's see, there's our center. And I put this here to kind of give this page a little more oomph, because this, I ended up gluing it flat to the page, but it wobbled right in here. So I was like, oh, that's not good. And I put lace behind it and made a tab for it, so it's folded over and it's under this paper here. So it made a tab for that page. And now you can see how it's nice and firm there. And yeah, that looks, I love the way that came out. And I put this here, and I put the envelope into this pocket here, and put the All Saints Eve on that, made a little banner, and added a piece of gold ribbon back here. And here's the other half of the doily, and we're going to do the same thing with that. We're going to put some cotton strips of cloth right there, so, and we'll jazz it up. And put the skull on this side. Made this cool little collage there. Another little collage down here in this corner. Oh, where'd it go? I gotta show you. It was so cute. I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. Some of you may have seen the movie, some of you may have not. Arsenic and old lace. Okay, enough of my puns. Okay, so I think we're just going to keep going, making more stuff, and we're just going to finish up this cover like I said. So I didn't have any black ribbon or lace, so I just took a piece of regular, like, you know, this, and I inked over, flowed over is what happened. I just ink dyed it, and then I took my heat tool and dried it, and voila, black lace. And it's going to go right here. So let's grab some Fabri-Tac. Get the goobers off the, there we go. And we will glue this lace right in here. Okay. It's just to kind of cover up all that patch work that I did with the material. And that looks good. So also, I'm going to glue this along this edge, which looks fantastic from the outside as well. So I'll show you that as soon as we glue it down. Come on. Corners. This lace doesn't have an right side up or wrong side up or anything like that, so I don't have to worry about which way is up. Come on. This is why I end up with glue all over my fingers. And it looks like that from the outside. So it has like a double layer of lace. I really like the way that looks. Okay, so the front side's done. That looks really nice. I like the way this is turning out. And we'll do the other side the same way. So I already pre-cut these, so I didn't have to, you didn't have to watch me do that, because everybody knows how to use scissors, right? And I'll just lay it in there like that. Awesome. Now I'm gonna have to, I will have to cut this piece because I forgot to do that. We're gonna cut 2 pieces of this for the inside and outside of the cover, because like I said, I don't think I have any more of that other lace. But that's okay. It is fine. My info. There I am. I want to make sure I'm still in frame. I'm notorious for being out of frame all the time. You hear any funny noises coming from the background? It's raining out. It's been raining all day. That's so pretty. That looks really good. Sure, it's all tapped down. That's something I learned from Pam. She just taps it. She doesn't, like, you know, because you can move it if you drag your finger along it. So if you just tap it, that definitely does a much better job. All right, let's do this one more time for the backpack. And this is all, this came, I got it off of Amazon. I can leave a link. But it comes in, it's like stark white. It's like super white. And so I coffee stained it. And it makes it just look so much better. Especially when you're using it for something like this. You just want it antique-ish looking. Now I have used my, my other, we're going to offset it. I've used like my inking pads to colorize lace, but sometimes it doesn't, it kind of comes out grayish looking, and I don't like that look. Okay, get over there. All right. And you notice I'm going to offset it so the little bumps come in between. Gives a little more dimension, a little bit more interest to look at. There we go. looks dry in there. Okay. Strings everywhere. We just want to make sure those little bumps are in the middle. There we go. I might have to recut that end, but it's okay. It's all right. Let's trim that corner. Side off just a little bit. Come on, get under there. There we go. And if you guys ever want to know where I get some of the stuff I'm using, just let me know and I'll put a link in the description box. So there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's so pretty. It's still really wet. Dry, darn it, dry. Put the pin back in my glue so it doesn't dry out. Okay, so that's done. That's done. That's done. That looks super cool. I'm really loving this. Okay, now we're not going to be putting anything else on the cover until I coat it so that it protects it, because this paper will get scuffed. So I'll be using Mod Podge on the front and the back. So, in addition to all of that, I went online. Excuse me. And I found some extra pictures. Let me move this. And I was able to, isn't this funny? Next 5 miles. I just love that. I drew this. I think this was a freebie off of Pinterest. This was off of Pinterest. That was off of Pinterest. Excuse me again. So what I did is I used Canva and I just downloaded them, and then I was able to like position them on a page like this. And then I just cut them out. So we have extra things to stick into the journal, some extra pictures and stuff like that. And in case we needed to back up the pages, I love this. Isn't that a cool picture? Oh, it's so spooky looking. I mean, that's just scary. So I printed that out. This is a background that I made, and then I put it through a filter to make it kind of grungy looking. So we can use this. And I'm not sure if this is a freebie from Artie Mays or I got this from Shabby Dabby Doodah. But it's normally pink and real pretty and all that, so I ran it through a filter as well. And yeah, it looks pretty grungy. So we can use these as background pages for stuff, and you know, to back things and stuff like that. So let's do that. There's this journal. There's some extra stuff. Oh, I also I embossed some black cardstock, and then used my gold embossing powder and heat tool, and made these to put in there, as well as pockets or whatever we want. So we do have a few extra things that we can play around with. So let's figure out where we want these things and put them in. Where would we want to put? Let's put something on this page. Let's see. We'll put this. You can ink that up so it's not so white. Because it's white. And I don't want it so. I want it to look more antique-y. It's just like what I did with the pictures from that kit as well, because I wanted them to look grungy. Why does that keep folding over a shirt? I have to also warn y'all that this journal, even though it's not done yet, has already sold. I was contacted off of YouTube and was already wired the money, so I can't put this on my Etsy shop, but my next journal will be going up. This one is already spoken for. And I apologize to anybody who may have wanted to buy it. But this person didn't even give me a chance. It was, nope, I want it. It's mine. I was like, okay. If you want to send me the money, it'll be yours. Now, should we make this a corner tuck? Or should we back it and make it a journaling card? That'd be kind of cool. Let's back it and make it into a journaling card. Let's see which side that paper will go. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. It's almost done. It's almost gone, and I can bring out my new bottle. Because there's nothing better than a brand new bottle of glue. I'm not going to throw this bottle out, though. I'm going to put Elmer's in it so that I have, you know, glue that I can just use, but keep this tip because I really like the little metal tip. That is really cool. But sometimes you just need some Elmer's. You don't need the glitter glue and all that. You just want a little bit of glue. Alrighty, we'll cut this out. I think it's gonna make a cool journaling card. I was watching Artie Mays today, which will be yesterday, and her newest video, she received a journal that was literally made from her own kits. That was absolutely stunning. And I'm using one of those kits in this journal. And the way this lady used it was just stunning. It was so amazing. I was just flabbergasted. It was so pretty. I was just like, how cool is that to be given a journal made with your own kit by somebody else and to see their take on your kit. I think that is really cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna ink those edges up on the back side. I had ordered some stamps that were very, you know, Halloween-y, you know, spiders and that sort of thing. And when I ordered them off of Amazon, I didn't pay attention to the date of delivery. Yeah, like November 12th or something like that. It was ridiculous. I was just like, oh, geez. After I went back and looked, and I was like, wow, I wonder where my stamps are. Alright. Oh, I can just tuck that in there. That's cool. I like the way that, yeah. Awesome. Still need something here. Do we want to put a pocket? Make this into a pocket? I think I'm gonna round the corners of this. Cause it just, I don't know, it's too square. Now let's hope this works. It's all because it's been embossed. There we go. Oh yeah, I like the way that looks. Look at that, that just looks phenomenal. Oh, yeah. That just gives it that extra little oomph. Do dig it. I just received this embossing folder, so it's not... Yeah, I like that way. Pocket? Corner tuck? I don't know. Let's use the Fabri-Tac. It just holds a little better, I think. I'm gonna put it, let's make it a corner tuck. When it's like a, the heavier the paper, the stickier the glue you want. You don't want it to be coming undone. There we go. Okay. I do dig it. Just makes it look old. No, that wouldn't be right. This would be kind of cool. That would be definitely cool. Or just like offset it. Like so. You can even set that like that. I don't know. Do we want to grunge that up? Yeah, because it stands out too much. Let's do that. I really want to get this journal finished because I've got like 2 more in line to make that I've already printed out. It's like, yeah, let's make sure these edges are done. Burn them. There we go. And I think we need to do the tag. Get rid of that white. I hate the white. Just where it's been cut away from the paper, it just stands out. So that looks better. Yeah, that's cool. Okie dokie. And we could pop these up with some foam. I don't know. May do that with the skeleton head. That'll look cool. We might use some foam, which is basically a double-sided double-sided sticky tape with foam in the middle. See, oops. I'll just trim that off. Pling. And just peel the back off. See, the one side's already super sticky. And then once you peel this off, it's sticky on that side too. We'll just pop that right there. So it has a little bit of lift away from the card. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Digging it. Alrighty. I give that just a little bit of oomph. Let's get the tabs made for that. I've got some coffee stained. I think it used to be a handkerchief or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna trim off a little slice of it. So we're gonna need 4. 1 for each side of both pages. Trim off that little hem. Get in there. Putting the pin in my glue. Alright, so we're gonna make 4 of these. So I'll just cut this in half, fold it in half, and cut it in half, and then cut it in half again. And I'll have 4 equal strips. Okay, 2 for one side, 2 for this side. Alrighty. Bring out the fabric tag again. And I mean, yeah, we could have used lace, but I think it would have been like lace overkill on this, being I lace cut the top of the page. And we want it to be like so. Roll it over. Mash it down in there. And do it again. It's just making like a little hinge so it doesn't flop around. There we go. They might flop around a little bit, but not too bad. Once they're dry, they should be good. Okay. And that just keeps it from getting stuck and from, you know, flopping. We don't want it to flop. No flopping. Okay. I think that looks cool. Maybe should have inked it up a little bit. Oops. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks cool. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, let's do it to the other page, this one, we have our little pieces of fabric. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, the less perfect it looks, the better it's going to look in this particular journal. Because I've been doing this one pretty grungy, you know, kind of old and grungy. Kind of glue all over it. There we go. Okay, flip it over, mash that down a little bit. And do this other side. Fold it over. And glue it down. Try and tuck it down into that where the paper folds so it doesn't buckle and look strange. There we go. Here we go. Now it doesn't wobble. Awesome. Okay, so let's work on the rest of these here. And then we could possibly maybe get to some of the pictures that I want to I'm definitely putting my wolf howling at the moon. Get rid of those corners as well. I truly love this corner around her. It is so nice. I think got a little bit of black lace left. Run that across the bottom. That'd be kind of cool. I like that idea. So, I hope everybody's been doing good since my last video doing this journal. Everybody's staying safe and healthy and happy. We'll be coming up to the Christmas season soon. And I definitely want to start doing some Christmas themed stuff. I have a few things already in mind as to what I want to do. And if you guys have any ideas of things you'd like me to see me do, hey, I would be more than happy to try to oblige. Because I love arts and crafts. I love anything having to do with arts and crafts. I mean, within reason, of course. Should I make the tab out of that? We'll save that piece for a snippet. That looks cool. Let's see, do I have anything nifty in here? That we can use. I think I have Belladonna. That would look cool down there. I'm going to edge it in black this time. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah. That looks cool in black. Grungy the front of it, oh, just a little bit. And then we'll stick it down here in the corner. Here we go. Awesome. I dig the way that looks.